And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back inside of our creative recap world, and I did a bit over the course of this week. A bit more than usual, but I guess that makes up for last week me having done not quite as much. But the first thing to point out is the new addition to Pixel Art Row, which is a stop sign. It's okay. It's not great. The word was stop. I built it. It's probably my least favorite of the four so far. I still like the first week the best with the pot. I don't know. I just something about it looks really nice with like the steam coming off. But I guess we should get to all the stuff I've done over the course of the week. It's a lot there, but let's start with the cave. If we come down here, I went an interesting direction with this. So obviously everything's normal here. It turns, and then we switch to an andesite nylium warped roots situation. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. And we got nether bricks to kind of give a bit of a break, so then that way it doesn't just flat out go. I was considering mixing it in, but I figured this would look better. And the other thing I considered was to do a turn like I did way back where, to adjust from the sand to dirt or grass. But I feel like this room looks really nice. It took quite a while to finish because I had to, replace all the stone with andesite. But I really like how this turned out. I'm very happy with this. And I hope you guys like it too, but yeah, it's a bit out there, and we have lanterns for lighting instead of glowstone or shroom lights or stuff that I've usually been doing, so it kind of shakes it up from the natural theme we had back here and the sand stuff we had before. And I honestly am pretty clueless as to where I'm going to be taking the direction of this cave next, but I think I want to keep going with kind of the making it a pretty long cave, switching between different themes, kind of that whole deal. So I'm going to need to figure out what I want to do next, but for the moment, that's where we're at. I mixed in a bit more stairs in this area, but not much, only like one or two. Because I don't know, the stairs just didn't feel perfect. But we got stairs every once in a while, just to kind of break up the normal blocky theme on the sides. But now we got the changes in the village. Let's start with the mayor's house. So I added a strip of oak wood along the top here to break the oak planks up and give it a bit of a feel. I made the roof have a cobblestone interior kind of thing, so then that way it would shake up the building a bit more. On the side we got kind of like a, I guess, garden thing. Like, I was gonna say patio, but the ground's grass and paths and stuff, so it's not really a patio. But it does have the kind of roof of one, and then we have flowers on either side with some windows to kind of shake it up. And inside, did I do anything? I think I changed up a little inside. Yeah, just over here, I added bookshelves on whichever side didn't have it before, and added a little table thing in the middle. But I don't think I did anything in here or anything over here, because I figured might as well leave. I don't want to completely change it up, but like the thing is, I learned a lot more about building houses during the week. Thank you to your boy Blazer for taking some time out of his day to teach me, but I learned a lot more about building houses, and yeah, I didn't want to have this house have a completely different feel from every other house in the village. So even though it is kind of sad that it's considerably different than it was before, it's necessary to make it not feel weird. And speaking of changes, I took what was going to be the town hall and changed it up a lot. I've changed my mind from this being the town hall. There's far too many stone bricks, in my opinion, to give it a town hall feel. I want to make this kind of like an armory. sort of thing. So like a barracks. So we'll probably have like some. We'll probably split it into like 4 quadrants. One area will be like the sleeping area. One will be the where all the weapons are at. One will be like a officer's chamber, and the other one, I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking for this. The plan might change throughout the week, but that's my thought process. And let me just say, adding these oak log strips in helps it so much, along with adding the extra chiseled stone bricks on top. Like, it just looks so much better than it did before. But then we start heading this direction, which I kind of want. I'm gonna need to update the bakery. In fact, I might even tear it down and replace it, just because I don't know how I can. I might try and fix it without doing that, but yeah, we'll be coming back to this. But over here, we moved from the diamonds for the shopping district over to iron, which what I'm thinking is as the city expands, it's going to expand in this direction. We're going to see a marketplace kind of here. We're going to see a bit more of kind of the fancier district this way. And then the housing district will be a really large chunk over here, kind of. But I've done a lot of landscaping. I've pushed this out all the way to over here. Got the path running through, and I've started setting up some lamps, which I kept with the whole changing the type of fence it is every time. Oh, right. I'm in 1.16.4 now, so I don't have Optifine. I need to get new Optifine version. But then we got the house, which I'm pretty proud of this. You know, it's not perfect. I feel like there's a lot I could have done better, but I do think it's really nice. On the outside, like it's not perfect, but it gives off a much better feel than most of my builds have in the past. There's some things I need to work on with my building style, and it'll adjust as we go out, but I feel like it looks really nice. But let's get to the interior. I'm a lot happier with the interior than the exterior. I think the exterior turned out really nice, but I think the interior turned out much better. So if we come inside, we got kind of some bookshelves on the corner, some like seating area, and you'll notice the floor has beehives and stripped spruce. Yeah, stripped spruce, kind of in this back and forth pattern with 2 on each. I love that. It turned out really well. I'm going to try and keep doing stuff like that for my floors. It probably won't be exactly this every time, but I want to do stuff similar for a lot of my floors because of how nice it looks. But then we got kind of a divider here, which separates the kind of dining room and just some bookshelves to the kitchen, which even spits out chicken. I thought that would be a fun little addition, so I tossed a fridge in. We got kind of the stove over here, some countertops, and a sink, which it doesn't have a faucet or anything because faucets in Minecraft are hard. I honestly have no clue how to do them, but yeah. Then over here we got a staircase. We got some lighting kind of lined up at the bottom because otherwise this area was kind of dark when it was just like this. So I have it with redstone lamps. That way it's not too dark. Here, actually, let me just... Yeah, like this makes this side over here really dark with the redstone lamps in. It doesn't really reach a point wherever you notice how dark it is, which works out really well. Wait, so let me just set the time back today because it's hitting night. Okay, and then as we go upstairs, we got the kind of loft bedroom type area, which has kind of like a writing stand in the corner. Got some chests, a bed area, which has a lamp on one side. Maybe would a lamp on both sides look better? I think it looks a little better. I'm gonna leave it like that for the moment. And then some bookshelves in the corner. I like how the roof turned out with having these redstone lamps here and the logs going across, because before I ran into problems with the redstone blocks sticking out. So this was kind of my solution. Put some lamps off the side of them and then put logs going across that way. There's plenty light enough in here. We got kind of this tunnel window type feel up here, and then little bench in the corner for if you just kind of want to sit and hang out. And then I couldn't decide on a door to do here, so I just put this. What might be, now that I'm actually looking at this again, what might work is an acacia door, because it kind of has a bit more of an open feel, more like a screen door, because that's kind of what the feel I wanted to go for. So an acacia door actually probably works perfectly. Let's put it on this side though. Yeah, I feel like that works a lot better. And then kind of got a deck out here that you can come out and sit on, look out into the distance at Pixel Art Row. And yeah, that's all for this house. And yeah, this was a lot. I did a lot this week, which, as I said, makes up for last week when I did less than I would have liked to. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I also did more because I was kind of having to fix some builds. I had a lot of landscaping to do over here, which the amount of landscaping I have is only going to increase as I bring this up, because oh man, I'm just feeling a little stressed out looking at this and realizing that all of this is going to have to switch to dirt. This is going to take forever to landscape, but a bit at a time. That's kind of the point of this series, is it keeps me going on a world and lets me get a bit done at a time to ultimately grow out. Because let's be real, if I wasn't doing this for a series and was just sitting down in a creative world to build, I probably would have quit after I had that house, a farm maybe that size, and the first pixel art done. I probably would have quit. So like that's one thing that's really nice about doing this as a series, is it lets me stick with it, which is really cool. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. I do think one change that's going to be made very shortly is switching the direction I make new pixel art in from left to right, because probably about the point that the pixel art's coming out to here. So probably one more week of pixel art and I'm going to start going the other direction, because I want it to be visible from kind of the town area, which, yeah, there's a lot for me to do with this, but we'll see what all ends up happening. It's something that I might have a bit of regret that I didn't do more prior planning before I just started building, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.